Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2019-2020 Teacher of the Year ceremony. We were originally supposed to have this banquet and annual event at the or I guess last week at some point in time, and now we are moving towards a virtual remote setting due to our coronavirus and pandemic. I want to say welcome, everyone, and thank you all for joining us and for being part of this wonderful announcement. To our top 10 finalists, I want to say thank you for all that you do for our community, for our for our students, for our families. You are phenomenal teachers and even better people, and we are so fortunate to have you be a part of Team UCPS. Tonight, we are joined by our finalists, their principals, Board of Education members, cabinet staff members, our 1920 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jonathan Harvin, and Amy Sperry from the Union County Education Foundation. As you all know, life as we have always known it has been completely changed. We are, our annual Teacher of the Year event is one of my favorite events to look forward to. It is a phenomenal time and a time of celebration and honoring. And I'm very, very sad that we were not able to have that live in person, but our senior staff, our board, we all thought it was going to be important to have some kind of ceremony and some kind of announcement. So we're very pleased to have a virtual announcement. Although our buildings are closed, obviously we couldn't have the event, but we really wanted to take some time to celebrate you and honor you and announce our Teacher of the Year. So at this point in time, I'm going to introduce each candidate, the top 10. A graphic is going to come up with a picture of you. I'm going to go one by one at a time. And after we go through all the top 10 finalists, I'm going to come back to each of you in that same order and allow you and introduce you again and allow you to unmute your mic and say a few words if you'd like to, 10, 15, 20 seconds. So let's begin with our, Tahira, are you saying wait? No, he's saying I need to have a pause. Okay.
Sorry, we have one little technical difficulty. I need to have my screen enabled to share. So if I'm not able to do that with the graphics right now, we would just move forward.
Okay, we'll give you a minute to see if that will come up.
Okay. Justin, if you could allow me to share my screen. Okay, it's fine. We'll move forward.
Okay, move on. And so you want me to go ahead and introduce them all and let them have a chance to say a few words now?
Absolutely.
Okay, so as I call your name, if you would like to make any comments and unmute your mic and let us know kind of how you're doing and any words that you like to communicate to the public, we'll turn it over to you. So we're going to start first with our first top 10 finalist, Miss Jenna Sweet, AIG teacher at Weddington Middle School.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. It's such an honor to be in the top 10 and to be representing Weddington Middle School and all Union County Public Schools. For all my students that might be watching, I miss all of you. And I'm so excited for tonight. And I'm thankful to be with all of you awesome teachers.
Thank you, Miss Sweet. Our next candidate is Miss Lindsay Wiker, English teacher at Cuthbertson High School.
Hello, everyone. I'm so honored to be here. I'm especially honored in this bittersweet time where I know we all miss our students and our coworkers terribly. It is bittersweet to be here tonight, but I'm so honored to work for Team UCPS. I've definitely seen us put our community first the past couple of weeks, and I have been never been more honored to work for Team UCPS. Mr. Stout encourages us and leads us to rise as one at Cuthbertson High School, and this is an honor that we all deserve to be sitting here tonight, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
I couldn't say it any better myself. I completely agree with you. Our next top 10 finalist is Mr. Darion Malone, choral music teacher at Marvin Ridge High School.
Good evening, and thank you so much. I am most humbled to be here this evening and be recognized as one of so many outstanding educators in Union County Public Schools. I want to thank my principal, Mrs. Donna Cook, and the administrative staff at Marvin for everything that they have done to lead us through this unprecedented time. Thank you to Dr. Houlihan and the cabinet staff and the Board of Education for their leadership in this time too. Lastly, I just want to say I miss my students so much. I miss them so much. I miss making music with them. I miss those teachable moments that we have where not only do I teach them, but they also teach me, and they make me a better person. Again, thank you for this honor.
Thank you, Mr. Malone. Next, we have Miss Ashley Pushek, fourth grade teacher at Prospect Elementary School.
Good evening. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here with all of you amazing educators, especially during this time. I miss my kids more than words can say, as I'm sure all of you do, because that's why we do this. I'm so grateful to Union County Public Schools and to my administration right now. Don't know how we would get through this without you guys.
Thank you, Ashley. Next, we have Miss Colleen Owens. She's an eighth grade language arts teacher at the Health Sciences Academy at Monroe Middle School.
Good evening. Thanks so much for doing this. You know, I think teaching from a distance right now, it feels like we're not doing much because we need our kids to be with us. And so I think just moving forward, hopefully under the guidance of Union County and Governor Cooper, so far you've done everything to navigate safe waters. And hopefully when thinking about the budget next year, we think about class sizes and how to really improve mental health. Thank you for this recognition and congratulations to all my fellow nominees.
Thank you, Miss Owens. Very well said. Next, we have Mr. Martin Hughes. He is a fifth grade teacher at Western Union Elementary School.
Thank you, Dr. Houlihan. Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited. I'm proud and happy to be here tonight. It's a real honour. I just want to thank Miss Williford, Miss Thompson and all the staff at Western Union Elementary and my students as well, who I know many of whom are very excited to watch this as well tonight. So a shout out to fifth grade at Western Union Elementary. I think as Union County Public Schools, we're doing a great job of distance learning. We've really doing the best to meet the needs of all our students at this time. And I'm very honoured to be a part of this community. So thank you.
Thank you. Next is Miss Tiffany Medford, studio arts teacher at Piedmont High School.
Good evening, everyone. I too am extremely honored just to be a part of this group. I'm honored to have represented Piedmont High School as our Teacher of the Year. We all miss our students, and I miss their smiles. I miss their laughter. Just it's very humbling to be in this role, but just the challenges that we faced and the opportunities that have come and just the way that we've been able to rise as a county, as a group of teachers, and take care of our students, and not only embrace just the distance learning and teaching them art and math and English and all the other subjects. We've also been very cognizant to embrace our whole child and just take care of their wellness and make sure they're being fed. And I just applaud Union County Public Schools for taking care of us as teachers, for taking care of our students, and just giving us the tools and just the things that we've needed to just be successful and feel encouraged and positive during this time. So thank you so much. It's an honor to be a part of this group.
Thank you, Miss Medford. Next, we have Miss Christina Warral, fifth grade teacher at Sandy Ridge Elementary School.
Everyone, thank you so much for this honor. I'm so thankful to be a part of all these wonderful teachers who are here. I got to see several of my students earlier today, and that just set the tone for the day, just very positive. I want to give a shout out to all my fifth graders, many of who have been my babies for 2 years. Their families trusted me to loop up with them, and I just miss them so much. I want to say thank you to Emily Crafson and Trisha Yetter for just encouraging me and allowing me to think outside the box and take chances and do things in a fun way to encourage these students. And I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you. Next, we have Miss Erica Murray, kindergarten teacher at Sardis Elementary School.
Hi, good evening. To reiterate what everybody's saying, it's a really great honor to be a finalist for Union County, and I'm truly humbled to be held to the same caliber as all of these amazing educators. This is just a huge honor just to even be recognized as top 10, and for Union County, where I began my education career and I'm continuing it, and it's one of the best districts that I've had experience working with, even through professional development. Despite the fact that we weren't able to celebrate this the same way that we were expecting, I'm loving the unique opportunity that we could be creative and we can actually share this moment with our students and our faculty and everyone else that we love, because it truly takes a village, and our county and Sardis Elementary, we're a family and we are a village, and it's really unique to be able to share that with everyone. So thank you.
Thank you, Erica. And last but certainly not least is Miss Kimberly Kastner, fourth grade teacher at Stallings Elementary School.
Hi, everyone. It's a huge honor to be here amongst such amazing educators. I'm humbled and honored to be part of a school district that puts the social and emotional health of students at the forefront. I'm so thankful for that. I'm also thankful for my Stallings family, for Principal Laura Gaddy and Mr. Bagshaw. They are amazing leaders for us. And I want to send a special shout out to my Kastner kids and say hi to them. So thank you so much for this. It's truly an honor.
Thank you, Ms. Kastner. Again, to all of you, top 10 and your principals, congratulations on advancing to this point. We're very, very proud of you and very appreciative that you are members of Team UCPS. I will say that I think we're all fortunate. Many of our board members and our staff had the chance to visit each of you, whether it was in your school or in your classroom. We call that kind of a prize patrol with balloons and a sign, and that day is also another one of my favorite days of the year, just to surprise you. And I will tell you, just for all of you, visiting you and visiting your classroom, seeing your kids' reactions when you were named a top 10 finalist was really, really special. And that's something that in this year in particular, I will never forget. I also want to say that when it comes to Union County Public Schools, we owe a lot of credit and a lot of thanks to our school board. Last night, our Board of Education met. They approved a budget. It now goes to the county commissioners. And if you weren't aware in that, the school board is recommending a $1,000 increase to all teachers for their supplements for next year. That still has to go to the county commissioners. And I will tell you, our board has been a staunch advocate for making sure that you all know how much you're appreciated, both not just with compensation, but in many other areas. And I want to thank our board and I want to thank our board leadership for your constant advocacy and leadership and support. And at this point in time, I would like to turn it over to Miss Melissa Merrill, the chair of the school board. Thank you.
So teachers, I think I know what you're all thinking tonight. Isn't this so much more fun than a steak dinner? Maybe not, but I am very thankful to see you tonight. Our board looks forward to the Teacher of the Year banquet every May, and it is truly the highlight of our entire year just to honor you. Then, of course, in June, we look forward to our graduations and usually more than 3,000 seniors. But tonight, on behalf of the Board of Education, we want to congratulate all 53 teachers across our county and to our 10 finalists that are with us here tonight. We recognize each of you for being leaders in your profession, We see you on Twitter and Zoom, engaging your students, teaching them how to juggle, doing STEM experiments, art, music, PE, even in your backyard, reading and writing activities, and my personal favorite, everybody with me, joke of the day. As odd as it may seem, COVID-19 has allowed each of us a window into your world to see your enthusiasm, your passion, and your creativity. Please know that we see you, we miss you, and you inspire us. And we could not be more proud of our UCPS teachers. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Merrill. Very well said. One point that we wanted to make in our program right now is typically we let our former teacher of the year come on board and give kind of a speech about his or her experience as the teacher of the year. Obviously, with our Zoom announcement, we'll probably ask Mr. Harbin to condense those thoughts. But to Mr. Harbin, I want to say to you personally, you have done a tremendous job serving as our teacher of the year this past year. If you didn't see it, he penned an op-ed in a local newspaper. I think it was in the EJ, that came out even when we first came on board with remote learning, 6-7 weeks ago. And I read that and I shared that, and I thought to myself, this is exactly the kind of sentiment and spirit that our teachers, all of our teachers, share. But from a leadership standpoint, certainly our teacher of the year in terms of taking care of their kids. And so, Mr. Harbin, I want to say a big thank you to you for all that you do, for serving as our past teacher of the year. And I'd like to introduce you to say a few words.
All right. I want to keep this short because I want to keep the focus on you guys, and just tell you guys congratulations to every one of the teachers of the year, including the 10 finalists. It is an honor to be just with you guys. It was such an honor to meet you guys last October. I was so inspired, and I'm just constantly getting ideas from you guys. I remember the next day after those interviews, just sharing your ideas with other teachers. So you made me better just in that one day. So I want to tell you how much I appreciate that. This year has taught me so much. It has been surreal, especially now. I mean, it's really surreal now, but even before that, it has been incredibly fun. And it has taught me how much support I've gotten from my family, especially my wife, because she puts up with me. But my other, like my colleagues, my teachers, Dr. Houlihan, you have been incredibly supportive. The school board, you guys, it's awesome to see you at Monroe. We were just talking about you guys coming in, and we would go to Miss Small's class and we would eat lunch with those kids, and just how much support we get. And I do want to point out to just my colleagues make me better. And I'm realizing that these teachers around me consistently make me better, and I've learned so much. So I wanted to keep it short. I wanted to just let you know, all of you deserve this. All of you are inspiring. I'm beginning to realize that I'm slowly beginning to realize the impact that all of us make on our community. And I don't think we'll ever truly understand exactly how immense that is, especially now. So I want you guys to know how proud, how excited I am just to be on the same screen with you guys, if not the same room. So it's very exciting. I'm very, very proud of you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Harbin. Very well said. And thank you for joining us tonight and for those comments. So next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tom Bulla, who is our interim executive director of human resources. He is going to kind of let you all know about the process moving forward and the process from the past, to let you know kind of how we got to this point. So Tom, I'll turn it over to you.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Houlihan. Thank you also for all the school board members and your continuous support of the district. And I would also like to thank all of the administrators that are here with us during this Zoom meeting, and also that provide the leadership in all of the buildings for all of our schools. We have so many wonderful teachers in our district, and we're such a premier district, but to be recognized as a top 10 as a teacher in Union County Public Schools, that's amazing. So to all of you, my hat's off to you. I'm proud of what you do. I'm proud to be an employee of Union County Public Schools, proud to have my children go through Union County Public Schools. And it's just an honor to be here tonight. Very quickly, after each school chooses their teacher of the year, several things happen. And it's not just that we just do a tally and figure out who the teacher of the year is. It's a quite rigorous and grueling process that lots of eyes get to see. All 53 teachers of the year for the respective schools go through an interview process. We whittle the 53 down to 20 teacher of the years with the highest average interview scores, which moves to the next round. Keep in mind, each round has judges and has people from the various divisions within Union County Public Schools that serve to grade and to complete the rubrics. The next round, after the 53 go to 20, is the portfolio submission round. Once again, a committee is pulled of educators, and that stage is narrowed down to the top 10. All of you that are in this group, the top 10 with the highest cumulative interview and portfolio scores move to the final round. And the final round is the observation round, where after we have a chance to talk with all the teachers and then see what they present to us in a portfolio, we get to actually see the magic that they make in their classrooms. So the teacher of the year for Union County Public Schools is the one with the highest cumulative interview, portfolio, and observation score. They are declared the Union County Public Schools Teacher of the Year. After tonight, in just a few minutes, and we have announced a winner, the winner's name will be submitted to the Department of Public Instruction for both the regional competition and in hopes of having representatives at the state level for state competition. So I wish you all well. My hat's off to all of you. I'd like to say, we usually give a card. Maybe tonight we can revisit that with Keffer after the stay-at-home order is lifted. But my hat's off to you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And you are to be commended for a job well done. Thank you. Dr. Houlihan.
Thank you, Dr. Bulla. Very well said. Again, another one of the best parts of that Teacher of the Year ceremony is when you get to walk outside and take those keys and put them in the ignition. And Jonathan, I think you've had a pretty good record this past year in terms of incidents or no incidents driving that car. So again, congratulations to you for that. But we will continue to work with our partners on that. And hopefully when we come back all together, that will still be a reality. So at this time, I am pleased to announce the 2020-21 Teacher of the Year for Union County Public Schools. I'll take my virtual envelope and I'll make sure that I have the name right. And after I conclude and make the announcement, I will turn it over to you to make comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to introduce your new Union County Public School Teacher of the Year is Mr. Darion Malone, Marvin Ridge High School. Congratulations. Mr. Malone, if you'd like to speak.
Thank you so much. I just got nervous all of a sudden. Just all of a sudden got nervous. Thank you so much. I certainly give thanks and honor to my Creator, for He's the one that blesses my hands to do the work that I've been called to do. To Dr. Houlihan, the cabinet, the Board of Education, all of the people that served on the Teacher of the Year Selection Committee, I extend my sincere thanks. To Mrs. Donna Cook, our administrative staff, the entire faculty and staff at Marvin Ridge High School, you are second to none. Your support in not only this process, but the choral program is students in our school community has made a lasting impact in the lives of so many people. As a music educator, I am so very fortunate, and oftentimes I fall in the minority within my discipline in that I not only have an administrative team who supports the arts, but they are also advocates for the arts. And for that, I am so very grateful. To my mom and my brothers and my entire family back home in Mississippi and Tennessee, and my local mom here in Charlotte, I just want to say Thank you all for believing in me and being my cheerleaders. I would be remiss if I did not pause and give honor to the memory of my grandmother, Miss Lindsay Malone. She was a sharecropper in the state of Mississippi who had a permanent indentation in her shoulder from carrying bags while picking cotton. But she also retired after 36 years of working in the school cafeteria. She was the one who drove me to and paid for my piano lessons as a kid. And it was her sacrifice that placed me on this path of leadership in music of now more than 30 years. Today, I honor her memory. And lastly, to the 180 singers with whom I was blessed to spend my days this year. You are the reason that I walk into A121 every day. You're the reason that I make a conscious decision to be the best version of myself. Your kindness, your generosity, your thoughtfulness, it repeatedly strengthens my faith in humanity. Thank you all for making me a better person. I hope that all of you remain encouraged during this time. And I leave you with these words. Whether the weather be fine, whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, we will weather this weather together, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Again, thank each of you for this honor.
Wow. And he had no idea this was coming. So, I mean, that was completely off the cuff. So, Mr. Malone, congratulations again. For those of you, you know, one of the things that I'll never forget is walking into his class in particular. You know, there was a class in his room full of young men. And if you didn't know it, Marvin, he had started a young men's choral program that started with a handful of young men from all different backgrounds and ranges. And that small handful turned into 50, 60, 70 plus. And so for many, many reasons, congratulations to you, Mr. Malone. And thank you so much for your thoughtful words. We appreciate it. At this point in time, I also want to introduce Miss Amy Sperry, who is the Executive Director of the Union County Education Foundation. So Amy, if you'd like to come on board.
Congratulations, Mr. Malone. I was nervous too, and I wasn't even in your shoes. Thank you, Dr. Houlihan and the Board of Education for always welcoming us, including us in this ceremony. So the Union County Education Foundation is a nonprofit. Our mission is to support students and encourage educators, and this is one way in which we do that. We also, like Dr. Houlihan said at the beginning, this is one of our favorite nights of the whole year. And I don't know if you can see behind me, Mr. Malone, here in my kitchen, I have $1,000 for you. So we don't do anything that we do without individual sponsors and business sponsors. So I want to give a shout out to the business sponsors who partnered with us on tonight's gift: Atlantic Bay, Life Touch, Union Power, and Wingate University. So we thank them for all that they do to support you as well. We look forward to celebrating you all year long and also being your cheerleader. So congratulations. And we look forward to joining with you in the celebration.
Thank you, Amy. Again, in closing, I want to say again, a big congratulations to all 53 Teachers of the Year from each and every school. Congratulations to all of you as the top 10. And congratulations to Mr. Malone, our UCPS Teacher of the Year. And thank you, Mr. Harbin. Thank you to our school board for your unwavering support and leadership. To our senior team, thank you. And also to our principals and staff, thank you for all that you're doing. I will tell you, on just from my perspective as a parent and as your superintendent, I'm incredibly proud of all the efforts of all of our teachers and staff during this time. And what you're doing for our children, for our families, is certainly noticed throughout this county, this state, and this nation. And we would not be in the position that we're in without you. Just recently this week, Several of us, including Miss Merrill and I, were on a call with a community member, and the comment was made, UCPS is in the best position it's ever been in. And I completely agree with that. And that is a great credit to you, to our school board, to our principals, to our teachers, and to our staff. So I say thank you. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Take care of yourself and your family. And please know that if you need anything at all, we're here for you, and we're here to support you and to help you along the way. So Mr. Malone, congratulations. Once again, we look forward to seeing all of you in person soon, I hope. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful rest of the week, and a great weekend coming up. So thank you everyone very much.